happens, you start to feel tension. Relax. And when people say to me, I can't relax. No, what you mean is it won't relax. The thing that's getting uptight, it won't relax. I didn't say for it to relax. I said for you to relax. You who noticed that it's starting to get tight in your belly, that anger is starting to build up, you, the self, the consciousness, relax. How can I relax? Because it's not you. You're separate from it, right? I'm gonna turn on a TV show, Stephen King horror. All right, relax. I can't. Yes, you can. It's just a TV show. What do you mean you can't relax? I want you to relax. Relax. Practice. Close your eyes when it's on. Okay, I'm okay now. Open them very slowly. Can you relax each step of it? Just find the reality that if you want to, you're the boss in there. Do you understand that? That's your house. There's nobody else in there, right? Is there? Your kids aren't in there, parents aren't in there, nothing. You are in there. Relax, relax, relax. I give the example, it's very deep, that let's say you're in a tug of war. I always say with the whole University of Florida Gator football teams on the other end, and you're trying to go home to eat lunch, right? And you're learning all these techniques of digging your heels in, of pulling, of maximizing your weight. You got judo teacher, you got everything, right? And Yoda shows up. And Yoda says, relax. You say, if I relax, they're going to pull me through the mud. I'll never go. He said, relax. No, relax your hands. What do you mean? You're not even noticing your hands. You got feet and body and weight. Do you follow me? Relax your hands. What happens if you relax your hands? The rope, drop, no connection. That's how you relax. Don't make the thing relax. You're connecting yourself to the thing. You're paying attention to it too much, right? Just realize I'm in here holding onto the rope that's tied to tension. What if I let go? That's it. That's how you do it. Inside, like that, right away. And then fall back. Just relax. You're water skiing, right? And you don't want to do it anymore. Let go. No, they can't hear me. Stop. No, they don't have to stop. Just let go. That's what letting go is, all right? That's how you deal with this. And if you will do that to start with, every time something hits your stuff, every time you have the thought about what if thing, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh, he's not wearing a mask, but right? Just first relax. That's all. A spiritual person, that's the first thing they always do.
Sit at this level. You sit there and say, okay, I can't let go of everything at once. Believe me, you can't let go of everything at once. All right? You sort it in there. If you didn't like it, then it starts to come back up. You're going to want to push it back down. So you start by saying, I'm going to handle today. That's what I want for you. Here's your sadhana. You wake up in the morning, and you're inspired by this talk, and you say, I don't care about anything else. I'm going to handle the situations that happen today. They're going to come in, and I'm going to respect them and honor them and offer them to God or let them go. Or if I catch myself starting to push it down, I'm going to let go. That's what letting go means. Letting go is not outside. Letting go is inside. I'll feel the tendency to protect, and I'll relax and release. I'll breathe, relax and release. You know what relax is? R&R. Ever heard of R&R? Rest and relaxation? Okay, vacation. This is your vacation from yourself. You just relax and let go. Don't think about it. Just relax and let go and let the next moment be, but don't hold it inside. Okay? You're not going to be able to do that in one day, not 1 hour. Wait till you see how sick you are. You're going to resist and fight and not like it and make, oh my God, here's the button. So what do? You do your best to remember to let go. And then at night, you stop for a minute. You can still do your meditation, whatever you do, and see, is there stuff still in here from today? The boss, the this, the that, what somebody said, what somebody didn't say. Is there something in here that I carried with me? Now let it go. To use as an opportunity to just be positive about it, whatever. One thing you do is sit there and say, I don't care what it was. I don't want it in me. I don't want garbage in me. If I ate some food and it made me sick, I don't want to keep it. What do I keep it for? To remember how bad it was. No. And just offer to let it go. Start doing that work of raising yourself, of letting go. And what you're going to find if you do that, then you'll do better the next day. Because you're not the same person when you wake up in the morning because you let go of some stuff and you didn't store more. I don't care if it's baby steps. I don't care. It doesn't impress me. I mean, it's fine. You can do it. When people come, oh, I had this vision and it was amazing. I saw Christ and Buddha and showers of angels were coming down. When? Oh, 3 years ago. Okay, good. I'm glad you had that. I'm more interested in saying something happened today. And I realized I went, oh, that used to bother me. I didn't even think about it. I don't teach meditation, but a lot of people do, right? Meditation is wonderful. Mantra is wonderful. All the traditional techniques are wonderful. Guess what I found? That waking up in the morning and saying, things are going to happen to me today. Some of them will not be so comfortable, And some of them will be so comfortable that I want to grab them and run away and say with them, right? I'm going to go through this day centered. I'm going to let happen today what happens and let it pass. Requires that you be okay with your thoughts and emotions. Relaxing their presence is a good start to be okay with them. If you can't willfully relax in the face of thoughts and emotions, you'll have to do something about them. You'll get pulled down into them and attempt to do something to fix what is bothering you. Better to simply relax and allow the samskaras the room they need to release. When you relax back into witness consciousness, you're surrendering to the reality of what's happening. First relax, then lean away. You who notices are at a distance from what you are noticing. You don't have to think about it. Just notice that what you are seeing in there, thoughts and emotions, are all distinct and at a distance from you. Now lean away from their noise. The mind and emotions make noise. That is not a problem. Just relax and lean away from the noise. When you lean away from the noise, you're creating distance between you, the consciousness, and the objects of consciousness, the thoughts and emotions. In that distance, the samskaras have room to release their energy. It's going to get uncomfortable, and that's natural. The discomfort you're experiencing is a discomfort of samskaras being released. They were stored with pain, and they're going to release with pain, if you let them. This is the pain that ends all pain.
Say to yourself, no, it's not. It's really not. And so you go inside and you get quiet. And the way to do it is that the minute you see yourself starting to close, you decide not to. That's the first most important part. So I spent my whole time talking about it. Because ain't nothing going to happen until you decide, because you're the boss. And so you decide, no, I'm not going to close. Now what do? You go to where the closing is happening. You'll find the place, don't worry. You don't even have to be a meditator. It'll be like this. Real strong inside of you. And you just kind of relax. You relax your shoulders. You relax yourself a little bit. And you notice where the event of closing is taking place. Go there and relax. Relax. Your tendency is to tense against the closing. And that's how you close more. You relax in the face of the closing. And you know what will happen? Your heart will start to hurt. Every single time you will notice that your closing is happening in your heart. And if you will relax, it will go deeper into your heart. And you will see what closing is about. Closing is about a samskara, something that was inside of you, that was blocked energy, that was living off of this situation. It had compensated for its blockage by tying this other person's energy into your energy flow. That's how we get attached to people. Now that is going. Well, therefore, that samskara is not being fed, and there's fear, and there's insecurity, and all kinds of stuff. Well, you said you didn't want to close, so let's not buy into that. You just don't buy into it. It's not that it's not there. You just say, okay, now what? And you relax further, and it goes deeper into your heart. And then you get to a certain point where it's white hot. That's what an activated samskara feels like. It's just hot. It hurts. But so what? It's the price of liberation. This is the price of liberation inside of you because you're blocked. Because we have some scars. Now you have an opportunity to remove that samskara. And now you have a choice. You can putz around worrying about the fact that one human being out of the billions of human beings that ever walked the face of this earth is leaving you, and she's going to leave you eventually anyways because everybody dies. Everybody always left everybody. You got that straight? That's just how it is. Or, instead of buying into the melodrama and doing the whole thing about the outside, you use it for something very, very meaningful. You use it to let go of a samskara, to let go of a part of you that needs to go anyways. And you stay with the love. And you know what happens? As I call it, PhD. You do this, you reach that point, you keep letting go, and all it takes is resolve. Once you have that resolve, that no matter how much it hurts in your heart, no matter how hot it gets, you're going to sit there. And you're going to relax to the best of your ability around that. And you know to the bottom of your being that no matter what happens, you are not going to not do that. The moment that state is reached, it's over. It's almost like a test as to who's stronger, the samskara or you. The tendency will be to go out, and say, oh, please don't, I don't want to do this. And be a whiner. Or you sit there and you release and relax, release and relax, release and relax. And you will reach a certain point in that process, and that Shakti will turn. Instead of trying to go down, it will turn up. And you will actually get a tremendous rush of energy bursting, and you will have a breakthrough. Okay, it's literally how you have breakthroughs. You didn't even have a therapist. It was cheap. The energy will burst up inside of you, will burst past the samskara. You will feel more love than you ever felt, And you will feel it toward that person. You'll feel no resentment. You actually manage to now go through a life-changing situation without taking on some scar. Instead, you released some scars. That's the process of yoga. That is truly the process of yoga.
If you're a meditator, you know that, okay? If you've watched inside, you see, oh my God, that's what's running everything. It's the heart of the matter. So all I have to do is change my relationship with my own heart, and I've changed my relationship with all of life. That's spiritual. That's why the Sufis teach that the heart is at the core of all spirituality. And they say God dwells within the heart. The heart is at the core. And it is your inability to handle your heart that makes life such a suffer. How do I handle my heart? People want techniques. Sure, it all makes sense, but what's my technique? All right, here's your technique. Your heart is going to go through changes. Here, anyone disagree? How often does your heart go through changes? Every second, not every hour, every second. You see something, your heart changes. You hear something, your heart changes. You smell something, your heart changes. It's amazing. Whatever comes in through the portals of your senses makes your heart change. It's the funniest thing. It's so sensitive. You see somebody, your heart goes after him. You see somebody else, your heart runs away. Yes or no? Okay, good, good. What do? Relax. There's your entire spiritual path. When your heart starts to change, notice, it wants to change its tune. It's going to play a tune for me. Let's get receptive. You relax your shoulders, you relax your chest, you relax your tummy, and you lean back away from the vibration of your heart. I swear to you, listen, you're in there, aren't you? And you have a heart in there with you. And it's a very powerful thing, like the most powerful thing. You have to learn how to work with it, how to be okay with it, how to enjoy it, how to ride it through life. When you're freaked out by it, there ain't no good gonna come out of this. So you relax in its presence, always, always, no exception. Well, what if it gets wings and starts to fly out towards somebody? You let it get wings, you relax. You'll be very glad you did later. Right? Don't push it away. You don't stop your heart. You remain centered within your being, and you do this amazing thing that's gonna make me cry to say it. You set your heart free. You set your heart free. There will come a day, and you'll remember it as an anniversary forever, when you get clear enough and you say to your heart, I'm sorry. I have locked you in a box because I couldn't handle you. And when you needed to express this, I did not let you. You understand that? So don't be thinking anything like that, all this spiritual mumbo jumbo, all right? Stop screwing with these ripples. Relax. Let them pass. But they're not passing. They will if you leave them alone. How long would it take? None of your business. Does it make sense to you? Understand that, all right? You let go. But what if the tether's hard to cut? How do I go up without cutting it? You don't. But what if it takes longer than I thought it would? Stay with it, babe. You just do what you need to do to cut the tethers. You do what you do to relax in the face of the ripples. I'm begging you. I've told you a deep truth here. Relax in the face of the ripples. They will pass. If you don't relax, you will suppress them and they will not pass. They will keep bothering you for the rest of your life because they're trying to pass. They keep coming back up. All right? So you relax and then you're going to see you're happier. Why am I happy? Why would that make me happier? You'll see. Because your natural state is happy. Your natural state is joy. Stop it. Stop the mind from reacting? No. Rest quietly and let the ripples pass through. It takes time. Relax and release. That's the answer. You're in there. You know you're in there. You're reacting to everything, aren't you? Right? Your only reaction at some point is relax. It's okay. Relax. No, relax. Relax. And lean behind what's happening. The ripples are in front of you. You're lying on top of them. Relax and release. And someday you will float above them all by yourself. You don't try to float above them. That's just mind, right? You just relax and release. Stop being so interested in everything your mind has to say, because 95% of it is garbage. Okay. Right? You practice being okay. Wow, my experience is it literally is about relaxing instead of resisting. You just relax in the face of the tendency to resist. Don't come and tell me, but it wouldn't relax. I started feeling anger and I tried to relax. It wouldn't relax. No, you missed the teaching completely. Anger will not relax. It doesn't know how to. It has its nature. And if you ever felt it, you know it ain't relaxing. Okay? That's the nature of anger. You relax. You in there who's experiencing the anger, you relax. Instead of getting involved in it, resisting it, expressing it, what's the alternative? Relax. What's the alternative? People write me, people all the time. Should I get into it? Do I have to get into it to let it go? Or do I try to push it away and keep it away? Neither. Just relax. Well, what about that? Relax. What about that? Relax. Just keep relaxing. Learn to relax. Learn to relax. You will have a tendency to resist. Learn to relax.
Well, what if it seems like I really have to deal with this? First, relax. But no, what if I really relax first? Remember, you say, usually go to God. That's what you're doing. Every single time you relax instead of fighting it and resisting and doing stuff for defend anything, any reaction you do, first relax. I don't care if it's just for a second. First relax. So you know you're capable of not reacting and resisting and shoving another thing down there. You first relax. Then if it seems like it needs to be dealt with, okay. But you won't be dealing with it out of anger. If you're dealing with it out of, you let that first energy go by, and now you've learned something, and I'm telling you, you'll get better and better at it. And until you get to the point where all of a sudden, and some people tell now, the anger comes up, or the jealousy comes up, I can't do anything about it. Well, you can, but maybe not right now, you can't. You haven't learned, you haven't developed yourself enough yet. It's called the evolution of the soul, by the way, what I'm talking to you about. Your inner being is evolving. It's learning how to handle things.
Ultimately,
it's actually getting better.
What I really would like to get across is you realize anytime you want to be okay, just relax. What? Just relax. What if my heart hurts? Relax. No, you don't understand. What if my heart hurts? What if somebody did something or said something and it caused my heart to hurt? Relax. Why would I relax? Because you want to be okay. But your mind won't tell you. Your mind will say, I can't be okay until my heart stops hurting. My heart can't stop hurting until he stops doing this or she stops doing that. Okay, hope you enjoy your heart hurting, because that's a long truck. You're basically saying you can't be okay till everybody else be the way you want them to be. You'll suffer for a long time. What if you understand that the nature of things is that people behave different ways and you had certain concepts and views and sometimes it doesn't match and it caused your heart to hurt? Have you noticed? So is that okay with you? Better be. Why? It's reality. So what does it mean to be okay? You learn to relax. Not tell the world to relax, not tell your psyche to relax, not tell your heart to stop hurting, but understand for everything there's a season and a time for every purpose under heaven, including a time that my heart hurts. So I relax, I relax, I relax. What does that mean? There's a place you can go in your heart. It's not hard, especially when it hurts, because it pulls you there. Where if you'll relax instead of fight, start breathing in and out from your heart, where it hurts, like as if your heart had a nostril. You just literally breathe in and out through your heart. You will find it gets relieved, and you keep working with yourself at that level, and you realize you can be okay if you want to be. And since that's what it was all about, being okay, you'll find out that it's an end in and of
It will
itself.
hit your stuff, I guarantee you. Well, what do I do if it hits my stuff? Let go. Oh, what if I do? No, it hurts. Let go. What do you mean let go? Relax. Relax in the face of the pain. In sports, play through it. Come on, get back out there. Play through it. It's all right. It's not broken. It's just bent. And a lot of times it's broken. Play through it. And because you want to win, because you feel this inspiration, but you're not winning a squad with you some stupid game. You got a higher score than somebody else. Here, you're winning something. You're winning your permanent state of your life. And so let it go. It's worth it. Will it get strong? Yes. The bigger ones are very, very strong. What are the bigger ones? The ones you don't even know are down there. You buried everything on top of them. The structural stuff down there, been there a long time, like many lifetimes. And when you start dealing with that stuff, you can't even believe how strong that is. All right? What do? Same thing. It's always the same thing. Relax. At first, by the way, you go through fire, it'll be like red hot. Then it gets hotter. Then it gets white hot. All right? You want that. It's unbearable. Bear it. And then you break through. You come to the other side. Artists used to call it piercing the heart chakra. You just all of a sudden you're on the other side. Not do it perfectly. You're not supposed to. If you did it perfectly, you wouldn't need it. Your job is to do your best. Your intent is to let go, to release the stuff, and you do your best all the time. So what's it like? It's amazing. It's just so simple. It's ridiculous. The samskaras are there. They will cause the mind and the heart to react in accordance to their presence. When you see that happening, relax. If I say let go, you don't know what that means. If I surrender, what does that mean? It's just a word. Relax, you know what that means. Because you're going to get uptight when that stuff gets hit. You're going to react. The tendency is going to be, I don't want that happening inside of me. Therefore, I'm going to resist. And resistance requires opposition. It requires force. It requires tension. It requires two forces fighting each other. The samskaras emanation and you. And they fight each other. Relax. People write me, but it won't relax. I tried. It won't relax. I did not say it should relax. Anger will not relax. Jealousy will not relax. Fear will not relax. That's not their nature. What is the nature of fear? Fear. What's the nature of jealousy? Jealousy. What's the nature of insecurity? Insecurity. They have their nature. They feel like that. These energies are down there emanating what they were stored with. Not it relaxes. You relax. And when they write me back and they say, I got it, that changes everything. You're in there. You're noticing it. Then you're resisting it. Relax. You relax. But no, if I relax, I can't protect myself. It's going to come closer to me. It's going to come up further. No, I want to get rid of it. I want to know how not to have it come up further. I don't want to feel it. Okay, then you're not going to grow. What you're going to do is push it back down. You find a way to push it back. You find a way to not feel it. Well, why did you not want to feel it? Because I'm not done in that area. Oh, I thought you wanted to be done.